Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. I am Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver, and today we are looking at a stack of Morgans from 1890 and from the Carson City Mint. But before we get into all of that, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so you get up-to-date content from us, and please remember to share our videos with folks that you think might enjoy them. So right off the top here, we have an 1890 Carson City graded by PCGS Fair 2. This is a project that I've been working on for the past couple years of trying to collect lower grade Morgans so that I can train my eye a little bit better with grading to see what they look like in hand, and also just to kind of get a sense of the strike on these and what it looks like after years of circulation. And for those of you who are not aware, the 1890 CC Morgan dollar was actually the largest silver dollar mintage by Carson City Mint. I believe the mintage was 2,309,041 coins, and this was seconded to the only other year, which was I believe the 1878 CC, which saw a mintage of above 2 million coins. Tens of thousands of these Carson Cities from 1890, similarly to the 1891 Carson City, were released into circulation right after being struck. When the mint closed permanently, all those coins that were stored there were actually sent to either San Francisco, to the San Francisco Mint, or sent to the Treasury Department in Washington, D.C., and those coins, that's where they sat for several years. And just like the 1891 CC, they were slowly released, especially in the 1930s and during World War II, and even really into the 1950s. There was really no waiting on releasing these. The 1891 and 1890 CCs, both of them made it into folks' hands very early on, oftentimes dollar for dollar. None of this waiting until the 60s and 70s to where they were, sold to collectors at that time. So many collectors actually had these in their hands. And that's what I think I really enjoy, especially these lower grades. It feels like these were, really used by folks. Here's another one, PCGS, graded about good, number 3 there. This is just, you can see just the slight differences, and that's why I enjoy this, especially on the rim. You can see on the Fair 2, the rim is completely gone. Here on the About Good 3, you can see, that this is, the rim is only missing in some of the coin here, some of the sides of this coin. It's just, even the feathers, the tail feathers, you can see, especially in the eagle, that just slight difference. Even with the devices, the words along here, you can see how there's a little bit more showing, especially with the stars on this coin. Again, this is just something that I do for myself. I'm not encouraging people to do this. I just think it's kind of neat putting together a set that's kind of following the Sheldon scale. I don't know if other people do this or not, but I just really, as I'm getting into or going deeper into Morgan dollars here, just trying to understand a little bit more, especially with how they're graded. And the other thing is most of the time you see people talking about mint state coins. They're usually choice to gem, sometimes higher, and that's great too. I love watching videos like that. I've put out some videos already like that, but it's just nice to see some different grades here, and especially the lower grades. You probably have noticed I do not have a Pour 1 Morgan. There have been some 1890 CCs that have come up for auction that are in the PCGS holder with the Pour 1, but the premiums are quite large because of the Pour 1 label. They're $300 to $400 to even $500. I saw one sell for. And quite honestly, I just can't justify putting that much money into that type of coin, even though I would love to get one. But I'm going to continue to work my way up the Sheldon scale here as I continue this. Let's break out our official American Numismatic Association grading standards. Here is the About Good 3. You'll notice that in the grading standards, they actually do not include the Fair 2 grade. But anyway, So here we are. You'll see that the obverse, the head is outlined with nearly all details worn away. Date is readable but worn. Legend merges into the rim. And then on that reverse, entire design is partially worn away, and the rim merges into the legends, and you can see that. You really can. This is a not that I'm questioning the grades on these from the professional graders at PCGS, but it's just fun to kind of look at them to see if they match up, and they do. So here's our next one, 1890 cc. Good 4. So here it is, just side by side with this about good. You can see just slight differences, especially in the hair by the ear. You can see that the devices, the details in her hair is a little bit greater. So you can just kind of just barely see those nuances. Which again, it's kind of nice to see. So I'm hoping you're all enjoying this video, being able to see just the slight differences as we go up in grade. I think a lot of you who are watching this are already Morgan experts, and you just enjoy watching videos about Morgans and just kind of seeing what other people have out there. And for those of you who are really trying to learn about these, as you're curious about the Morgan dollar, it is a fantastic series to collect. They are expensive still. I don't know if Morgan prices will ever really drop. We'll see. Only time will tell. I have seen some of the more common dates dropping in value, but yeah, it is what it is. There's a little cross here. There are 2 little crosshairs there, and it's interesting that didn't get a graffiti mark for that. But anyway, it doesn't look like graffiti, I guess, to the graders at PCGS, and maybe it's not. On the reverse here, everything is getting more easily seen as we work our way up the grades here. You can see that the rim is full. All of the legends, especially the $1 completely full. The United States completely full. Starting to see more details in the feathers on the reverse here. This is just just a nice piece. I'm glad I purchased this. So yes, let's get back to our grading book. And so the obverse, the hair is well worn with very little detail remaining. Date, letters, and design are clearly outlined. The rim is full. On the reverse, the eagle is worn nearly flat, but is completely outlined, and design elements are smooth but visible. Legend is all visible, and the rim is full. And I think absolutely that's what we have here in our hand. And it's just, again, this is just kind of fun to be able to actually hold it, to see it. And why is this important? Because you might be finding key dates of these Morgans that are not in a slab, and you want to get a sense of what the grade is for yourself before you purchase it. It's just how it is. You really want to have a good understanding. And so here's another one here. This one has the CAC sticker, PCGS. Good 6 with the CAC sticker. The population for this CAC on their pop report is actually only 2. I don't know if that really matters. I know some people follow the pop reports, but when I looked it up to confirm, that this was a legit CAC sticker, that it was able to show me that pop report as well. I really do like the look of this, and it's kind of funny. I had the option to buy a very good 8, and this was next to that coin, and this coin actually looked nicer. It was kind of funny. I don't know if it was because the other coin was quite dark all over, or what it was. It just didn't look as nice as this. And yes, I saw the CAC sticker. Maybe it was that. Maybe my unconscious was saying, yeah, buy the CAC. I don't know. But it just, holding it side by side, this coin looked much, much nicer than the other one. So I'm glad I purchased this. You can see a little hint of color here as we kind of look at the reverse here. There's a little bit on the obverse too, but nothing too spectacular. It's just a little hint, little patina. The other reason why I wanted to show you this one is because in our grading book, they do not list the good 6 with a description. It's just kind of there. And so this is the other reason why I wanted to show you this, so you get a sense of what a good six looks like, or at least what PCGS deems a good six looking like. And that's just it's nice to be able to look at these and get that sense. So I will read to you, though. I want to show you this. So the very good eight, this is what I had in my hand. So most of the details and the hair were worn smooth. All the letters and data are clear. Cotton bolls are flat, and the leaves merge in spots. One half of the eagle's right wing and 1/3 of the left wing are smooth. All leaves in the wreath are worn. Rim is complete. So yes, so the technical grade, if you will, was better than the good six that I ended up buying, but aesthetically, the good six just looked better than that very good eight. And I do like it. But let's just look at the nuances here between grades. So here's the about good to the good six. You can see, especially above the ear, around the ear, you can see that the good six has a lot more detail, which is to be expected. It just it's very clear when you look at these two coins the differences. When you bring up the reverse as well here, you can really see the differences, that the just how just skipping a grade here, you can see the obvious differences in grade. But when you do put these together, it gets a little harder, and there's the little nuances here of which one, the technical grade here, what's a little different. You could, especially in the hair here, you could just see a little bit more detail in the good six, and that's what I'm assuming bumped this up to the good six compared to the good four. But again, this is just kind of fun. This is something that I do for myself. Each one of these coins were under $145. Even the CAC was, I think, actually, no, I think I'm telling a fib. I think the CAC was 150. But before I wrap things up here, though, I wanted to share one more thing from Bowers. He talks about how these are very rare in mint state, that in fact, if you have MS64 or higher, those are very, very difficult to find. And that's because he suggests that during the 1918 Pittman Act, that many of these were melted. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and until we meet again, stay safe and enjoy.